Yo, welcome back to another video on NBA 2K26 as we're going to review in this 6'10 rim reaping lob threat bully. So I went with a power forward of 6'10, weighing 249 pounds, but the max wingspan of 7'4". That's enough reach for a contest and enough reach for the grabbing boards. So let's get right into it. I ended up going with a 73 close shot that gives me paint prodigy on bronze and also that float game on bronze as well. For my driver dunk, I went with a 74. A 74 driver dunk gives me certain animations such as the Victor Wembanyama animations, the Shaquille O'Neal animations, and also that Karl-Anthony Towns animation as well. I also went with a standing dunk of an 85, which is enough to give me that rise up on silver as well. I also went with a 83 point, enough to hit on corners, especially from the deep end, hit consistently with the right jumper as well, with set shot specialist on silver, that eye on bronze, and shifty shooter on bronze as well. With the playmaking, I also went with a pass accuracy of a 76, which gives me that silver break starter, dimer, and versatile visionary, knowing that if I can pass out a good pass without any errors, my teammates trust me to throw an outlet or throw an inside cut or maybe a outside three for a shot. Then we move on to defense. I have an interior defense of an 82, enough for that post lockdown on silver, and also for that silver off ball pass. For perimeter defense, I went with a 72 only because I can get challenger at 71 attribute, but for that 72, mess with my 91 strength, I was able to get immovable enforcer on silver, making sure that no defenders are allowed around the paint or try to bully their way into finishing at the rim. I also went with a 73 steel for that bronze glove, but also for that silver interceptor. That silver interceptor is going to help out very well, especially if you don't feel like sacrificing a lot of your attribute points for like gold or Hall of Fame, which that's the highest tier you can get for a 610 anyways. But with that plus with that max 1, you can put it on to gold, and with that max 2, you can put it up to Hall of Fame. But I'll say you don't really need the max for that, because silver is literally the threshold of getting great steals at its best. And then we go on to that 84 block, which gives me high flying denier on silver and also paint patroller on silver as well. For the high flying denier, is giving me great chase downs without no hesitations. And then you put it to that max +1 or max +2 for that gold or Hall of Fame. It is literally the best badge to have while trailing your opponent down, so preventing them to make that fast break score. And with paint patroller, it's at its finest. And I feel like that's also the threshold of you want to make sure that you can defend around the paint. That's a badge level you want to go with, is silver. Then we move on to rebounding. I had it to where at 82 rebound, just in case if I just need to go into the paint if my big is shooting, and or just for an extra help out. And then I also went with a 94 defensive rebound, which gives me that Hall of Fame box out beast, and also for that gold rebound chaser. And let me tell you, if you have the right motion styles such as Laurie Marketing or Nikola Jokic, those motion styles help out with a lot of rebounding animations and also prevent your opponent from grabbing them. Then we move on to the physicals, which I have a speed of a 72, still decent, still fast enough to chase down, and still fast enough to try to get it from the corner to the paint. And I also went a 67 agility. It's a little bit, just a little bit slowness, but still be able to reenact to where you can move laterally. Went with a 91 strength only because for brick wall on gold, and if I want to put it up to like to max +1, it can go to Hall of Fame, or max +2, it can go to legend. And then I also went with a vertical of an 83 just for rebound wise, dunk wise, but also for the fact that I can also get Hall of Fame pogo stick. That badge actually helps out a lot, especially for attempting blocks or attempting getting a rebound as well. I feel like this build is an overall like great build for fives. If you're thinking about joining in the pro-am or improving grounds or in the rec, this is also good and put into good use for in park or in twos as well. I want to try the ones because it's a slim to none. But with the cab breakers though, you can actually make this build very possible and cheese it a little bit. So I will say that. And then we reveal it gives me the shades of Danny Manning, Evan Mobley, and Anthony Davis from 16 and 17. I feel like this is a W build. My archetype came out to be a rim reaping lob threat bully. My top attributes, of course, coming in with defensive rebound, strength, and free throw. My strength's looking pretty nice, but then my weakness, dribble out the off hands, and then also the layups not going in. Even though you can, as long as you can time your layups, that's okay, that's fine. But I appreciate everybody for coming through, checking out this video. If you need more tips and everything else, my social is down below, and also there's a Discord where if you want to come chill, get some runs in and everything else, the Discord is also down below. I am O Triple Trey, and I am out. Peace.